Okay, now continuing. I want to look at a problem here. Find the remainder when 2x cubed minus 4x squared plus 6x plus 1 is divided by x minus 1. Now I'm going to do this two ways. I'm going to do this problem using the remainder theorem, and I'm going to do this problem using also long division. Let me use the remainder theorem first. Now, according to the remainder theorem, if a function, so we let f of x be equal to whatever you're dividing by, whatever the dividend is, right? 2x cubed minus 4x squared plus 6x plus 1. So this would be our dividend. In other words, we're dividing this by a value, x minus 1. Good? And the remainder theorem is straightforward. It just said f of 1. F of 1. So if this would be like x minus a, or my theorem says f of a equal to r. So r would be equal to f of 1. Or f of 1 equal to r, whichever one you want to put on either side. So f of 1, you replace x with 1, right? So f of 1 will be 2 times 1 cubed, and 1 to any power is 1, right? So 1 cubed is 1, minus 4 times 1 square. So 1 square is also 1, plus 6 plus 1. So r is equal to 2 times 1, that's 2, minus 4, plus 6, plus 1. So what's this now? 2, 1, 6, 8, 8 and 1, 9, 9 minus 4, 5. So the remainder is 5. And it's as simple as that. Now I want to do this problem now using what we call long division. So we have x minus 1, and we're dividing we're dividing it into the dividend there, which is 2x cubed minus 4x squared plus 6x plus 1. Good? So we take the x, so we say x into 2x cubed, that's 2x squared. And then we say 2x squared times each of these terms. So 2x squared times x is 2x cubed, and 2x squared times minus 1, that's minus 2x squared. Now come down here now. You're always subtracting. You're always subtracting. Right? You're always subtracting. So it's term above, take away term below. So it's 2x cubed, take away 2x cubed, that cancel. So it's negative 4x squared, take away negative 2x squared. So it's negative 4, take away negative 2. And that becomes like negative 4 plus 2, right? What's negative 4 plus 2? Negative 2. So this becomes negative 2x squared. We'll carry forward, bring down the positive 6x. And then we say x into negative 2x squared, that's negative 2x. And then we take negative 2x and multiply it to each of these terms, each of the divisor, alright? So minus 2x times x, that's minus 2x squared. And minus 2x times minus 1, that's positive 2x. And we subtract, and again, the subtract is always the term above minus the term below. So this becomes minus 2x squared minus 2x squared. So it becomes minus 2x squared plus 2x squared, because double negative here, we get plus 2x here. So these cancel each other out, giving us 0, right? And then we have 6x take away 2x, or 6x take away 2x. That's 4x, right? We bring forward this one, positive 1 here. Let me skip down here. Then we say, so now we say x into 4x, that's what, 4, positive 4. And so we have 4 times each of these terms. So 4 times the x, that's 4x. And 4 times minus 1, that's minus 4. Okay, subtracting, again, subtracting term above, subtract term below. So it's 4x take away 4x, which is 0. And then here, now careful, is 1 take away negative 4. It's 1 take away negative 4. A double negative here, 1 plus 4, and we get 5. Alright? Which is what we have for the remainder, 5. So we have another problem here. Find the remainder when 2x cubed plus x squared minus 3x plus 1 is divided by x plus 2. So be careful now. Remember, when dividing by x minus a is f of a. So when it's x plus a is f of minus a. So here, if it was x minus 2, to get the remainder would be f of 2. But now because it's x plus 2, to get the remainder is f of negative 2. In other words, one way to think about it is to equate this to 0 and solve. Alright, so it's actually the remainder is given by f of minus 2. So the remainder, meaning we replace the x values with negative 2. So 2 times x cubed become 2 times minus 2 cubed. Replace x with negative 2. Plus x squared become negative 2 squared. And then we have minus 3x becomes minus 3 times minus 2 plus 1. So we end up with the remainder. So negative 2 to the power of 3, that's negative 8. Negative 8 times 2, that's minus 16. The square value, it has to be positive, right? And then minus 3 times minus 2, negative times negative, that's 6, plus 1. So the remainder 4 and 6, 10. And 1, that's 11. Alright, and they have minus 16. So this is minus 5. So the remainder here is minus 5. You can use long division and see if you get the same negative 5. Let's do another one. So here we have another one. Find the remainder when 4x cubed minus 2x squared plus 8x minus 5 is divided by 2x minus 1. Good? So f of what do we find now? So the remainder is equal to f of what? What do we put in the bracket? Alright, so a neat way to get what we substitute here is to just equate the divisor to 0 and solve. Alright, so f of half will give us the remainder. So the remainder is f of half, which means we're going to replace the x values with half. So 4 times x cubed becomes 4 times half cubed minus 2 times x squared, so 2 times half squared, plus 8 times x, so that's 8 times half, minus 5. So now we'll have, so 4 times half cubed, no, half to the power of 3, that's half times half times half, that's 1 over 8, right? So it's 4 times 1 over 8, agree? Minus 2 times a quarter, plus 8 times half is 4, right? Minus 5. So this becomes, let me see now, 4 times 1, that's a half, minus 2, that's a half also, plus 4 minus 5. So r is equal to half minus half, that's 0. 4 minus 5, that's negative 1. So the remainder here is negative 1. And of course, you can always use long division and see if you get the same as negative 1.